The following training is sponsored by the Niagara Library System. We serve our member libraries in Niagara, Orleans, and Genesee counties. Please visit your local library homepage and use your library card to get access to streaming videos, downloadable music, audiobooks, ebooks, and even more from the comfort of your own home. Thank you. Hello, welcome back. You are a bad listener. You're a bad listener, but there's hope for all of us, which is really good. So I am going to talk about Stephanie Vaza's article here. You can see on the screen it's from 2018, originally published in Fast Company, and I found it on the Get Pocket or the Pocket website. I got to talk about that one because I find a lot of interesting stuff on there. All right, let's jump into the article. Listening is hard. We come into conversations with our own agendas and low attention spans, and that can be a dangerous combination. When you're doing the talking, though, it's frustrating if you're not being heard. You can build better relationships and get ahead in business if you learn how to actively listen, says Cash Nickerson, author of The Samurai Listener. You can request this from your local library through our Interlibrary Loan services. Now, what I did was I went and I looked in our catalogs. We do not have, let me pull this up here. We do not have this particular book, The Samurai Listener by Cash Nickerson. However, we do have a service. You can see this nice graphic that was made by the Hoag Library. Hi, Hoag, out in Albion. Nice to see y'all. And it tells us what is Interlibrary Loan. You can request an item that we don't have in the library. So in this case, you can request the Samurai Listener. We don't have that at any of our member libraries. We call you when we receive the item from a partnering library. You enjoy the material, return the item to us, and we take care of getting the item back to the loaning library. This is all free. It's included with all of our library services. Again, great graphic. I saw this on Facebook. If you were on Facebook, give the Hoag Library a follow. And that is Interlibrary Loan, and that is how you can get books that are out of our system, like The Samurai Listener. But let me go on and talk about the article now and kind of encapsulate what was said here. Listening helps you handle conflict, express respect, and be a better leader, says Cash Nickerson. Unfortunately, most people don't remember because they don't hear it in the first place, and there's a lot of memes that are going around that are you know, when you tell me your name, here's my brain, boop, and it just throws it right out of there. So Cash Nickerson says good listeners use skills that are similar to techniques used in martial arts. A good martial artist senses what someone will do next because they're receptive and aware. So you can build these skills. Most people succeed based on soft skills, and communication, especially listening, is the key. Also, again, with the mirroring effect, you might find that the more you listen to someone else, the more they will listen to you. It doesn't always happen, and it's never, always 50-50, but, we can try. And the more you listen, the smarter you sound. Nickerson takes the art of listening apart, and he takes the acronym Are You Present? You can see this here on the screen, with awareness, reception, engagement, understanding, persistence, resolution, emotions, senses, ego, that is trying to take your ego out of the conversation. Again, a lot of this can be applied the less emotionally involved you are with the conversation, the better it is, okay? But ego, nerves, look for stress or tension, and the tempo, getting in touch with the rhythm of the speaker and trying to fit in with that. So basically what happens when you listen, listening is the basis for growth and advancement. Imagine if you went to school and you didn't pay attention to anything, how would you get any better? Great leaders advance themselves. They're self-improvement machines, and this goes back to Dr. Philip Agra, who was talking about AI and some of the biases there. Roger Bannister, again, the first person to break the 4-minute mile back in 1954. Self-improvement machines, they're constantly enriching, learning, reading, listening to stories and that, and retaining and sifting through and talking to their friends about what they've read and reinforcing things. So It all ties in, all right? Listening is also important because all people want love and respect. They want to spend time. People will want to spend time with people who listen. Good listeners tend to get advanced and promoted. Now, again, with tempo, with nerves, you do also have to watch yourself. You're not just a receptacle for listening to everything, okay? There has to be give and take, and we have to learn about, and it's in here, it talks about, Nickerson talks about self-awareness, being aware of yourself, and maybe you didn't sleep very well, maybe your allergies are bugging you, maybe you didn't get anything to eat and you're upset about something. All of this, we need to also take care of ourselves and be aware of what we need versus what other people need and how we can balance that. It's a lot to think about, but there's a lot of success with soft skills. And I'll say this again, it may sound counterintuitive, but the more you listen, the smarter you will sound. It is true. So I hope you enjoyed this. This was a quick one, and we'll see you in the next. Take care. Bye now.